All right, we should be live. It is Tuesday, March 29th. The time is just before 5:15, and the temperature right now is around 1 degree Celsius, although I'm dressed for conditions a little warmer than that. I've got my hood underneath my helmet, and I'm wearing the heavy coat. If you guys could confirm that you can hear me all right. Hello, Novell Koss, Alex. Tech Needs Tea is here. Please confirm the audio and we should be good to go. Hello, Yogi. I Like to Walk, Matthew, Marg H. And there is a first look at the brand new scooter. This is the Segway 9bot Max. I'm not sure I need to have my hood up right now. It's kind of ridiculous. You can hear and see me well. Awesome. Let me move my stream into data saver mode. So this is a phone mount that Action Kid recommended, because I noticed the phone mount that I got for my bike was kind of rattling around a bit on this. So I asked him what he uses, and he sent me the link on Amazon. So thank you to Action Kid. And this is also the scooter that he uses. Oh, we got a train rolling by. Let's catch that. Then I'm going to hop on the scooter. And that's a southbound train. That'll be heading down to Davisville Station. And just a heads up, while I am riding, I can't really pay attention to the chat. I do apologize if I missed something important. That's just the nature of streaming like this. Hello, Vivian Johnson. I'm putting... So let's just test to make sure I get the angle right. And then we'll be off riding around the mean streets of Toronto. I am way overdressed for this. I kind of envisioned having frozen ears and being really cold, so I put my hood on. I got the heavy duty gloves out. It would help if I turned the damn scooter on. Just want to see if the angle is okay for this before we get moving for good. How does that look? Does that look okay? The horizon level's okay? Seems kind of okay to me. Maybe we'll just go with it, and if I need to improve things on a future stream, we'll do. So we're gonna scoot around Midtown for a little bit. This here being Yonge Street. I don't even know what street this is, but let's go for a spin. It looks like my camera is pointed up just a little too much, maybe. But man, this thing is a lot quieter and smoother than my other scooter. Like I cannot hear a peep out of it. I'm just going to pull over for a sec and angle the camera down just a little bit. Oh, I see my deepest sympathies. Sorry, Tara, it looks like I might have missed some important news. Let's see if that changed the angle a little bit. And if the ride is a bit bumpy, it's possible that I overflated my tires. It said 33 to 37 psi in the manual, and I put them up to 55. I went online to see how much the cool kids put in their 9-bot max tires, and that's what a lot of people were saying they did on Reddit. I've always been one to just copy someone else's homework with that sort of thing. Whoa, that car was not paying attention. So this here is Redpath and Hillsdale Avenue. And this scooter has 3 speed modes: Eco, Drive, and Sport. We are in Drive. The Sport mode goes up to 30, which is pretty wild. So think of this as the trial run for streaming on this thing. And if all goes well, I'm sure I'll be out and on it fairly often. Tara, sorry I missed what's happening. I'll have to go back and reread the chat when this is done. And I've just turned south onto Mount Pleasant. And the biggest thing with this scooter over my other one is the range. I'm not going to have to worry about the battery running out on these streams. I think maybe tomorrow morning I'll record a video on it. Tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. I was out earlier today. I met Ken of the Ken Continuum fame, and we recorded a couple of videos together, one for his channel and then one for my channel. So we hit some bumps. The street here is Davisville Avenue. I'm not going to make this light. Hello, Sanjay in Kingston. Kathleen Doss is here. Gertej, Salman. Oh, Tara. I'm so sorry to hear that. I just saw that message. someone on a very squeaky bicycle behind me. Ooh. Let's see what's down this way, Adelaide Street. I'll tell you what's down this way, riding directly into the sun. I can't see shit. If you're wondering, we are going 25 kilometers per hour right now. I can't get over how quiet this thing is. No rattles. The motor is dead quiet. Of course, the biggest difference between this scooter and my other scooter physically is my other scooter has solid tires. This has air-filled tires. I don't think I've ever been along Adelaide Street on a scooter before. As I don't have a lot of pep making this turn, a slow left turn uphill. I think this will connect me down to Merton. Maximum speed limit here is 30. Don't have to worry about me exceeding that on this thing. So this is heading west on Merton Street. Oh, that guy just ran out into traffic. And thank you to our mods for running the show. I'm gonna go left here at Young. Let's get some bike lane action going on. I have heard the headlight on this thing isn't that bright, which is a bit disappointing. When I do get out and do a night ride, I might have to look into upgrading that part. Looks like the camera might be tilted just a little bit. Let's see if I can fix that. Ooh. Mike Landry with the first e-scooter super chat of the year, just because. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, it does look like the camera is kind of slanted a little bit. Maybe that'll fix it. Thank you very much, Mike. He's just a scooter boy. It was bound to happen. I have to clear the old nose out. Thank you again, Mike Landry. Hopefully I just made the camera better and not worse. I don't think I've ever streamed with this thing on my big heavy coat before. Is this a new camera, Morgan? No, it's the same iPhone that I always stream with. Whoa, come on. He checked everywhere but the bike lane. Here's Young and St. Clair. Bump, 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 bump. Man, look at all the salt in the bike lane. It's ridiculous. Why would the city do this? I see a super chat coming in. I will take this opportunity here on Farnham Avenue. Christine, fabulous first e-scooter stream of 2022. Love your live streams and videos, Johnny. Thanks so much. Thank you, Christine Camley. Thank you for the super chat. It's very much appreciated. I think that's one thing I really missed over the winter was just the variety of content. Everything was walking. And because it was so cold, I didn't really venture out as far as I would have liked to. I only made it up to Scarborough once or twice and Etobicoke once or twice. And I didn't do any bike rides or e-scooter rides or e-bike rides. So now that two wheels are an option again, and that my e-bike and this e-scooter both have a pretty terrific range, I can do things like I can take this e-scooter out all the way to one of the end subway stations, up to Vaughan or Scarborough Town Center. And I can go on some real journeys. Heck, I can take it on the GO train. And we could go to Mississauga and ride where it's actually legal to ride around on an e-scooter. because they don't have ass backwards bylaws like we do in Toronto.
Yeah.
Bump, bump, bump. Alex says I can go anywhere with this. Yeah, it's not as beefy as the scooter Ryan Rides has. His Apollo Phantom is one of those wide deck ones with the suspension on the front and back. This is really more of a city commuter. I see that, Brad Palmer.
I have no idea.
For a cold one on Sunday night. Brad Palmer, thank you very much for the super chat, Brad Palmer. There will be cold ones. Test of the braking ability there for a cold IPA on a Sunday night. How long would it take you to get to Vaughan? I don't know, Lisa.
So once you learn 1 and 2?
Would there be a safe route on this thing from Vaughan? I always take my e-bike up there. I think one of the things I'll do more on the e-scooter is kind of find smaller side streets and meander around different neighborhoods and explore them a little more in depth. Whereas the e-bike is a bit more suited to covering longer distances. So this is south on the west side of Yonge Street, just north of downtown Toronto. Maybe I'll pop into Yorkville for a little bit just up ahead here. Here is Davenport Road. FX says, you still holding Bitcoin? Yeah. It's been on quite the ride the past few days. COVID Hippo says, come to Brampton. Thank you, Christine. One thing I don't like about the cell phone holder is I can't see the time on my phone. I just peaked, 5:38. So I'll be turning off Yonge Street in a moment. Here is Yorkville Avenue. Oh, it says road closed. The road is closed. Well, why are you out here so far? Christine Camley, thank you for the $5, Christine. Just glanced down and saw that. Thank you very much. All right, we are riding directly into the sun here. So I just worked out a little route that's gonna whip us around Yorkville in my head. I think I'm gonna head straight over to Avenue, and then I'll pop up and I'll make a right somewhere. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Oh, another brilliant driver who is out way too far. Yes, let's stand in the bike lane. That's a good place to wait. Do 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 do. Here is Cumberland Street. I always want to say Cumberland Terrace for some reason. Thank you. So this neighborhood is Yorkville. Oh. Jeanette. Holy shit. Congrats on the new scooter for a tasty dinner to celebrate. Thank you, Jeanette, for the $30. Thank you.
I guess because it's like literally.
We got a car behind me wanting to get in that spot. Thanks, Jeanette. So we head up here to Yorkville Avenue. And right back into the sun. Marg H. For a cold IPA tonight, I think that says. Thank you, Marg H, for your super chat. Maybe we're gonna have to put an end to this riding west. Too much looking right at the sun. So this is a pretty awesome street, Hazelton.
And we both said nobody.
So these have to be the most expensive homes in close proximity to downtown. There's a house for lease. There's a New York plate. And this is Berryman Street. So the video I filmed with Ken today started at Nathan Phillips Square, and we went south through the Financial District and South Core District, finishing up at the CN Tower. And I think Ken said he's going to premiere that on Wednesday, I think in the early evening at some point. And then we recorded one together. I'm going to tiptoe my way around. Onto Davenport Road. Let's go right here. So this is the northern end of Bay Street. But I'm gonna pull off for a second. And I'm gonna double glove. My fingers are getting pretty cold. Meet me at Avenue Road in Davenport. It was super windy in Massachusetts. So I've got these dainty little thin gloves that I'm gonna throw on underneath my other gloves. Should keep the fingers from getting too cold. It's not even that cold, it's just when you're riding around. Whatever coldness there is, it gets magnified. Gertej says MacBook. Is that like that South Park episode where all the hipsters from Denver were moving into their city? MacBook. LaCroix. That's one of the greatest episodes. Oh, Christine. Let me check this out when I get to this next red. So this here is Schollard Street. So that'll take you back through Yorkville. Have a cold brew on me. Great live stream. Gorgeous neighborhood. Thank you, Christine. Thank you very much, Christine. If I turn all these super chats into drinks, I'm gonna get pretty drunk tonight. So this is Bay Street. Do, 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 do. Oh, that light didn't change. It psyched me out. So we don't have a bike lane on Bay Street, we have these sharrows. Are you required by law to use a helmet? Nope, but I do. Can we get a drunken stumble? Godwin!
Hey!
Look who it is! We're live streaming right now.
You are?
Hey everyone, it's Godwin.
Oh, hi everyone. Whoever who's there, Debbie, Jeanette, Susan,
Lisa's here,
Michelle,
Brad,
Lisa,
Clayton.
Brad,
Yeah.
Clayton, everyone.
Where are you off to? You just come
Just
from
a
work?
dentist appointment.
Oh.
Just right around the corner there. So
Oh.
I wasn't expecting you.
What a small world.
Off the subway over there and walked around and I looked at a guy with a phone in front of him. I'm like, that must be Johnny Strides.
Oh, there's only a few of us it would be. Oh, look, there you
Anyways,
are. Well,
Everyone in the chat again.
everyone's saying hi. What a crazy world.
Scooter, right?
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
All right.
I won't
Good to
delay
see you.
Any further. Have
Okay.
a good one. Okay?
Yeah, we'll be in touch. Cheers.
All right.
What are the odds of that running into Godwin? What a small world. Of all the random places we both could have ended up to just converge on each other right at that intersection. That's pretty funny. Gertej says he would love to meet Ken and Johnny. It is too a small world. If that can happen, it's a small world. Well, me and Ken were talking about this. It is a small downtown core. And yesterday I was jumping on the subway and someone was like, "Hey, Johnny, can I get a picture with you?" Apparently it was a viewer. So we took a picture together on the subway. She actually, my subway that I was getting on just arrived. So she followed me onto it, took a picture, and then she ran off because it wasn't her train. And I didn't know you could share someone's story on Instagram. So I put that on my stories. So if you want to see that picture, head over to my Instagram. Here's a shameless plug. And you'll be able to see it there. And we're here at Wellesley Street West. I was actually going to do a walk along Wellesley Street West yesterday, but I ended up choosing another route. And we'll see that on the channel tomorrow morning. I think I shall premiere it at 9 p.m. Oh. Things are pretty narrow here for this stretch, thanks to this construction. So we're at Grosvenor and Bay, heading south. And no, I don't have a plan. And here is College. Streetcar track city here. And this is Gerrard Street. All right, Jeanette, have a safe drive home. Super excited you'll move to Toronto in May. Welcome in advance to the city, sometimes called Hogtown. This driver is waiting for me. Thank you. And this is Dundas Street West. So this is where I met Ken earlier today. Just south of here at City Hall. Sorry if there's a lot of bumps. That was some pretty choppy road we were just heading over. Good evening, Falcom. A lot of ambient sound here. Normally when I go on these rides, I kind of tuck the microphone underneath my shirt a little bit. But I've got it clipped on the outside of my coat on this one. Clayton, it's Bay Street. Whoa, that truck cut that corner pretty sharp. Let's go, Kia. Come on. I don't really have room to safely go around him. What are you doing? Stupid effing. Okay, here is Adelaide Street. Let's go east on Adelaide. Adelaide has a bike lane. Yeah, that clock tower at Old City Hall is taller than Big Ben. I learned that in my Sunday night stream. It's also taller than Parliament Hill in Ottawa, which is pretty crazy. Hello, Adelaide Street. So at the end of my walk with Ken, I got pretty hungry, so I ended up going to a Burrito Boys, ironically, which is Ken's favorite restaurant. Now we're on the east side of downtown. And this bike lane is choppy. Toronto is not famous for its smooth surfaces. Water main replacement, road resurfacing on Jarvis Street coming up. Whoa, that lady just stepped right in front of that cyclist. Here we are at Jarvis Street. Going to be a high of 15 on Thursday, says Survivor. I hope so. Maybe I can get out and do a walking live stream if it's going to be that warm. Why would you say that, Gertej? I think we're well on our way to getting back to the way things should be. Well, this light is amazing right now. What I really can't wait is to get on this thing in shorts and a t-shirt in a nice hot summer day. Just go for a nice long ride along the waterfront. Here's Sherburne Street. So one big advantage of this stream is I'm gonna eventually probably just go to a restaurant, fast food place where I can bring this thing inside and eat, and then I'm going to be able to ride home. And that is not something I would have been able to do on the other scooter. It would not have had the battery. Here is Berkeley Street. Coming up is King Street. Just gonna walk it across here. Maybe I'll make a left on King. That store across the street is advertising Bitcoin outside. That's pretty neat. C-stores, convenience and takeout. So this is heading east on King Street East now. This is the end of the line for the King Street car. They'll turn right here and head down to the Distillery Loop instead of going to their normal destination, which would be Broadview Station. This is Sumac Street. And this is the end of King Street. Goodbye, King Street. Hello, Queen Street. This area is known as Riverside. In fabulous South Riverdale. So I think I'm going to ride over to Jones Avenue and then I'm going to head north from there. I've got a certain chicken establishment in mind. And this is Broadview Avenue. Here's a rarity. I will not be going on Broadview Avenue today. Must be a show going on at the Opera House. I've noticed lineups outside there recently and at Danforth Music Hall. It's good to see both of those venues coming back alive. There's Degrassi Street on the left. I think we're in Ryan Rides territory right now. He was the original Escooter Toronto streamer. And the street here is Carlaw. And holy cow, even with these double gloves, my fingers are turning into icicles. I also have my really heavy duty gloves in my backpack. I'm going to try those out on my ride home. It's going to be a rare, no camera, nothing, just me and my scooter ride. It's kind of weird when I ride when I'm not recording. And if you're wondering, my battery is over 60%. And I think I started in Midtown. I think I'm easily going to have the juice to get back home. Here is Jones Avenue. So I'm going to go north here. I'm going to hop off the scooter. I don't want to block any traffic behind me. Just reading some of your messages. All right, Harjot. I'm a little absent-minded at the whole Instagram game, but I'll take a look. Yeah, Jim, that's not a worry. It's only when you have those skinny road tires. It's not an issue on this e-scooter at all. It'd be really cool to put a side window with your speed and battery life. I wouldn't even know how to do that. Although I did mount a camera to the rear side of my e-bike. So I think just for fun, my next e-bike ride, I'll have a rear view up in the corner. And I could also use that to play in my Friday night streams. So here's a little piece of hidden Toronto, actually. These apartments here don't appear to be on any street. They're just kind of in here, and I think these are Toronto community housing, actually. But you'll notice there's no street name. They're just kind of nestled between 3 different alleys. Kind of interesting. I think I came down here on a video once. And it's north up the east side of Jones. I don't really have to say east or west when I say I'm going north. It should be implied that I'm on the east side. Silly habit of mine, I guess. Bumpy. This is Here is Dundas Street. There's a library on the left. Oh man, I apologize if the camera is shaking around. This bike lane is El Garbajo. I think a UPS truck was about to pull out when he saw me. Here is Gerrard Street East. And this area here is really cool. There's a lot of neat bars and restaurants right here. And this is an uphill climb. And the area just up here on the right is known as the Pocket. Oh, the e-scooter's struggling on this hill. I'm going to throw it into its sport mode. It's a pretty good hill here, so let's test how that goes. How do I do this? Double tap. There we go. Okay, we are in sport mode. So this is capable of going 30 kilometers per hour without the grade, but it should tackle this hill much quicker. Oh yeah, it is. It'll also run down the juice quicker. We're going 22. We are going 30 right now. A little fast. I'm going to ease up. Barrett Avenue. So I think if you turn right, that'll take you into the Pocket. I did a video through there last year, and I think there was like an impromptu pride parade going through that area. Not an official one, as there was no official celebration last year. crosswalk light was flashing. And we've made it to Danforth Avenue. You think I rolled over something? Action VJ is here. Long time no see, Action VJ. Survivor just has a regular bell. Sounds like that. I have not yet baked in that motion of activating the bell into muscle memory. I'm gonna have to. What if you run out of battery at a bad area? Well, I don't think there's any area that I wouldn't want to run out of battery in. And if I did, truthfully, if I was walking distance to transit, I would just walk. Oh, I'm in eco mode. What the hell? There we go. That's why I was going so slow. And if I wasn't walking distance to transit or a friend's house, I do have the power cable on me. It's just a simple cable. I could find a cafe and plug in. Or if I wanted to get out of there, I could just call a Lyft and throw it in the trunk. That's an advantage over a bike. So we are heading west on the north side of Danforth. And are now in Greektown. So I think that might be a cool live stream. Take the entirety of the Bloor and Danforth bike lanes from one end to the other. Here is Pape Avenue. I've got my squint on pretty good. I can't see shit. Probably should have sunglasses on. And we are at Carlaw. I need an air horn. All right, there it is on the left. I see where I'm gonna have dinner. But okay, no left turns here on Logan. Why not? Oh, great. I was gonna go down to Withrow Park. Everything here is a one-way street. Do 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 do. This is Chester. And here is Chester subway station. Isn't this informative? And I apologize if I missed any important chats or super stickers. Just trying to be safe on the road. So there's a couple of chicken restaurants coming up. There's a Mary Brown's and there's a Popeyes. Guess which one I'm going to? Hint, not Mary Brown's. I have no idea what people see in that place. So here's Logan Avenue. Can you ride on the sidewalk? No. Technically, you can't ride an e-scooter anywhere on public property in Toronto. But you definitely shouldn't be riding it on the sidewalk. My thinking is anywhere you can ride a bike, I'll ride the e-scooter. But if you're over 14, it is very much against the law to be on the sidewalk. And to be honest, you're kind of an asshole if you do that. So I'm gonna turn right at the next street. There's Popeyes on the right, but we're gonna go check out Withrow Park. And then I'll probably go to Popeyes and I'll bring the scooter in there, unless I change my mind. There's the Holy Name Catholic School on the right. I'm at about 50% battery right now. And no, I would not consider this to be the sidewalk. It is a path in a park. And if there were people coming in the other direction, I'd be more than happy to hop off or just go on the grass and get out of their way. But this here is Withrow Park. And the Toronto Maple Leafs actually held an outdoor practice here one year. Whee! All right, I'm gonna stop here and head back north up to Danforth and grab some food. But there we go. There's the new e-scooter. That was on quite a journey. I'd just like to thank our mods for doing their thing. Action BJ, welcome back. I saw Tech here too. So she has made a triumphant return to the channel. And we ran into Godwin. Thanks to everyone who sent super chats. Thanks to our mods. for keeping things in order, and just thank you to everyone who joined in. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of this sort of thing. I'll be doing a lot more of this. There's a dork with a hood, with a bike helmet on top of a hood. I'm not sure if that was entirely needed. But I'm going to end this and go grab some food. Then I think I'm going to turn the speed all the way up and blast home, but I will stick to bike lanes the whole way. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will premiere a video tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. as this dog chases a squirrel. Look at that. Chasing right after that squirrel. All right, guys. I will catch you on the next one. Oh, and Ken will be premiering a video with both of us tomorrow.